aliens in Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo are not going to be the bad guys. But then, who is? I know it's only been one chapter, but I think I got a pretty good theory. So let your boy Fitz cook and tap in. Now, usually when it comes to aliens in media, they're depicted more so as colonizers, being sent to take over the planet to either A, drain it of all of its resources, B, add it to some type of galactic empire, or C, all of the above. Think the Saiyans, think the Otsutsuki, think the Viltrumites, or maybe even the Kryptonians in certain runs of Superman. Largely, these groups are antagonistic, forcing us as the readers to grapple with the horrors of colonialism, which makes it very interesting how Gege goes out of his way on page 1 to frame these aliens as refugees seeking sanctuary. Meaning these guys are trying to get away from something really bad. But what? Hold that thought for a second, we're gonna come back to it later. But for now, don't you think it's a little bit weird how the Japanese government has already been in cahoots with these aliens for quite some time by the start of the story? I mean, shoot, they even got one of them as a Jujutsu sorcerer. So what gives? We honestly don't know. But what we do know is that there's already a negative sentiment built up towards the aliens in this chapter. It's this villain who says that the aliens are going to invade, that they're going to try and take over. The whole time, Gege told us these guys are refugees, meaning they're probably not on that type of timing. So what's the issue? The issue is Japan, and or the people in Japan who are afraid of these aliens coming in. Which makes me think that the main conflict of this manga isn't going to be about the aliens invading, but is more so going to be about Japan's aggressive reaction to them being refugees. Perhaps it's going to be up to our heroes to stop Japan from starting a war with the aliens first. I mean, let's be honest, Gege is no stranger to critiquing Japanese conservatism over the course of Jujutsu Kaisen. And especially with current sentiments towards foreigners in Japan right now, I wouldn't be surprised that this is the angle that Gege is going for. But respectfully, I could be wrong. So with all that being said, I came up with about 3 different antagonistic groups that we could be seeing across this manga. The first is Japan, more specifically those in Japan who are afraid of the aliens. The second is maybe a smaller faction of the aliens who want an excuse to invade. And third, well, remember how I said that the narrative went out of its way to frame the aliens as refugees escaping from something? On the literal next page, the narrative also goes out of its way to let us know that these aliens have cursed technique-like abilities. Well, if these aliens have cursed technique-like abilities, then they probably also have curses as well. So what if, right, their planet got so overrun by curses, and because they ain't got no Gojo, they ain't got no Yuji, they ain't got no Maki, they had to flee and either A, come to the Earth to seek refuge, or B, find somebody on Earth strong enough to take back to their planet and whoop some alien curse behind. I know that's a lot to go off from the first chapter, so let's build it up over time. Go ahead in the comment section and let me know what you think of it so far. Peace.